Have you ever wondered what a younger woman is really thinking when she shows strong interest in an older man? Most older men misread the signs. They think it's only about money, status, or curiosity. They assume she's playing games or looking for something superficial. But younger women who are genuinely interested in older men usually have specific questions in their mind. These questions decide whether she feels attraction, safety, and excitement around you. As an older man, your advantage is experience, stability, and presence. Your disadvantage is misunderstanding the signals. One wrong response can make her lose interest instantly. One strong response can make her lean in. Younger women are observant. They test your confidence, your emotional control, and your lifestyle without directly saying it. They want to know if you are exciting, grounded, respectful, and mentally strong. They want to know if you see them as a person or as a fantasy. They want to know if you are confident or insecure about the age gap. Most older men fail because they overtalk, brag, act apologetic, or act too dominant. That combination confuses younger women and kills attraction. What actually attracts them is calm authority, clarity, and emotional maturity. In this video, I'll break down the 3 key questions younger women often ask when they're seriously interested in an older man, and what those questions really mean. These questions are not random. They are filters. They help her decide if you are someone she wants to connect with or walk away from. If you understand these questions and respond correctly, you instantly stand out from other men. If you misunderstand them, you lose her interest without realizing why. Listen closely. This is not theory. This is how modern age gap dynamics work in real life. 1. What do you do for fun? This question sounds innocent. It's not. This is a full background check disguised as small talk. When a younger woman asks, "What do you do for fun?" she's trying to figure out if you're an exciting older man or a walking museum exhibit. In her mind, she's asking, are you alive or just surviving? If your answer is, I wake up, go to work, eat, watch TV, sleep, congratulations, you just described a screensaver. Younger women are attracted to energy. They want to feel that being around you adds something to their life. They want stories, experiences, humor, movement, not just stability and silence. This is where many older men mess up. They think money and age automatically make them interesting. No, a boring rich man is still boring. A boring older man with wisdom is still boring. She's scanning for signs. Do you travel? Do you have hobbies? Do you laugh? Do you socialize? Do you have passions beyond work and stress? She's imagining what a day with you would feel like. If it sounds dull, attraction dies quietly. Now here's the funny part. Some men panic and start lying. Suddenly they're into skydiving, marathons, and DJing on weekends. Meanwhile, their biggest adventure last year was changing their WhatsApp profile picture. Don't do that. She will find out. And yes, younger women can smell exaggeration like Wi-Fi. What you should do instead, highlight the parts of your life that show vitality. Even simple things can sound attractive if you frame them well. Gym, travel plans, business projects, social events, learning new skills, creative hobbies. You don't need to be a superhero. You need to sound like a man who is still engaged with life. A younger woman is not looking for a retirement plan. She is looking for a man who feels present, grounded, and alive. If you answer this question with confidence and energy, you pass the first attraction filter. If you sound tired, rigid, or lifeless, you get mentally filtered out before dessert arrives. 2. What are you looking for right now? This question is calm, polite, and extremely strategic. It sounds like casual conversation. It is not. This is her clarity test. When a younger woman asks this, she is checking if you are emotionally stable or a walking drama series with 12 unfinished seasons. In her mind, she's asking, are you single? Are you honest? Are you confused? Are you emotionally available? Are you secretly married with 3 phones and a mysterious business trip every weekend? You'd be surprised how many older men fail this question. Some men freeze and say things like, I don't know, just seeing what happens. That answer screams, I have no direction and I'm afraid to say what I want. Others overshare like it's a therapy session. My ex destroyed me. Women can't be trusted. I just want peace. Congratulations. You just turned a date into a trauma documentary. Then there are the overconfident ones. I'm looking for someone young, obedient, and drama-free. And just like that, attraction disappears faster than free Wi-Fi in a storm. Younger women ask this question to measure 3 things. First, emotional stability. She wants to know if you are calm and grounded, not chaotic and bitter. Second, Honesty. She is checking if you are hiding something or comfortable with your reality. Third, confidence. A man who knows what he wants is attractive. A man who is confused feels risky. Now here's the funny reality. Some older men think this is a trap, so they answer like politicians. Long speeches, no meaning, no clarity. She asked for water and you gave her a philosophy lecture on hydration. What you should do instead. Keep it simple, keep it grounded, keep it confident. You can say you're enjoying meeting interesting people, you value connection, you prefer something respectful and drama-free, or you're open to where things go with the right person. You don't need to confess your life story. You don't need to sound desperate. You don't need to sound heartless. You just need to sound like a man who is in control of his life. A younger woman is attracted to clarity. It makes her feel safe and curious at the same time. Confusion makes her step back. Oversharing makes her uncomfortable. Arrogance makes her shut down. This question is her way of asking, are you someone I can feel relaxed and intrigued around? Answer it with calm confidence, and you pass another filter. Answer it poorly, and she quietly moves you into the interesting but no category. 3. Have you dated younger women before? This is the age gap test. It's simple on the surface. It's psychological underneath. When a younger woman asks this, she is trying to read your mindset, maturity, and attitude toward the age gap. She wants to know if you are confident, respectful, or secretly weird about it. In her head, she's asking, are you comfortable with this, or are you about to make it awkward? Some older men respond like teenagers who just discovered confidence. Oh yes, I only date young women. Older women are boring. That line kills attraction instantly. You just told her you see women as age categories, not people. She now wonders how you'll talk about her when she's older. Others panic and act ashamed. No, I mean, I usually date women my age. This is different. That energy makes her feel like she's doing something wrong. Nobody likes feeling like a secret experiment. Then there are the comedians who overshare. Well, back in 2003, I dated this 22-year-old who liked cats. Then in 2007, sir, she asked a yes or no question, not for your dating autobiography. She's testing 3 things. First, confidence. Are you secure in who you are and who you date? Second, respect. Do you see younger women as humans, not trophies? Third, discretion and maturity. Can you handle the dynamic without bragging, shame, or chaos? Younger women often like older men because of emotional control and calm presence. If you turn weird, nervous, or arrogant, the attraction collapses instantly. Now here's the funny truth. Some older men think this is their moment to flex. They start listing ages like achievements. Meanwhile, she is thinking, is this man collecting ages like Pokemon cards? What you should do instead, answer calmly and simply. You can say yes, you've met people of different ages, or no, you usually date closer to your age, but you're comfortable with the connection if it feels right. No bragging, no shame, no lectures, just calm adult confidence. A younger woman wants to feel that the age gap is normal to you, not a fantasy or a crisis. When you treat it as normal, she relaxes. When you act strange, she becomes cautious. This question is her final filter. If you respond with maturity, she feels safe, intrigued, and respected. If you respond with ego, insecurity, or awkwardness, she quietly disconnects. Older men who handle this well feel grounded, powerful, and attractive. Older men who handle it poorly feel risky, chaotic, or childish. 4. How to lead the interaction. Older men often think attraction happens by answering questions correctly. That's only half the game. The other half is how you lead the interaction after those questions. Younger women are not just asking questions to gather information. They are also watching how you steer the conversation, how you make decisions, and how you carry yourself in the moment. Leadership is attractive at any age, but it becomes powerful when combined with maturity. Don't turn the date into an interview. Some older men freeze after being asked these questions. They answer, then go silent, waiting for the next question like a job applicant. That feels passive and awkward. After answering, shift the flow. Ask her about her interests, her goals, what she enjoys. Share stories. Introduce humor. Take control of the rhythm. A man who guides the conversation feels confident. A man who waits to be guided feels unsure. Make decisions calmly. If you're together, make simple decisions without stress. Where to sit, what to order, where to go next. You don't need to dominate, but you should not be indecisive. Younger women often like older men because they expect decisiveness. If you keep saying, I don't know, you choose, anything is fine, It kills that dynamic. Choose with confidence. Adjust if needed. That balance feels strong and respectful. Set the pace. Some older men rush. They push too fast, overshare, overinvest, and try to lock things down quickly. That can feel overwhelming. Others move too slow and feel disconnected. Set a relaxed pace. Enjoy the moment. Let curiosity build naturally. Let her feel that time with you is calm and enjoyable, not pressured. Use humor strategically. Humor breaks tension and builds connection. You don't need to be a comedian. Light jokes about age gaps, experiences, or life differences can make the dynamic fun instead of awkward. For example, if she jokes about your age, laugh and respond with confidence. Show you are comfortable in your skin. Confidence with humor is magnetic. Stay present. Put the phone away. Listen when she speaks. Respond thoughtfully. Younger women notice when a man is truly present versus distracted. Presence is rare and powerful. It signals confidence, control, and genuine interest. Lead with values. Leadership is not about control. It's about direction and clarity. Share what matters to you. Your principles, your standards, your vision. Do it calmly without preaching. Younger women often seek older men for guidance and stability. Show that you have a compass. Why this matters. Answering her questions correctly opens the door. Leading the interaction makes her want to stay inside. A man who leads calmly, listens, decides, and stays grounded feels safe and intriguing. A man who waits, hesitates, or seeks approval feels uncertain. Leadership is not loud. It is quiet, steady, and confident. 5. Common mistakes. Older men. Make older men often think age gives them automatic advantage. It doesn't. Experience only helps if you use it correctly. Here are the most common mistakes that quietly destroy attraction with younger women. Trying too hard to impress. Some older men turn into performers. They talk nonstop about achievements, money, business deals, and past relationships. They think status equals attraction. To a younger woman, this can feel like insecurity wrapped in success. Confidence is quiet. Overperformance feels forced. Let your lifestyle show itself naturally, instead of turning the conversation into a highlight reel. Acting overly dominant. There is a difference between leadership and control. Some men think younger women want strict dominance. They interrupt, dismiss opinions, or act like a boss. That approach can feel disrespectful. Younger women are drawn to maturity, not dictatorship. Calm authority beats loud control every time. Being overly permissive. On the other extreme, some older men act too soft. They agree with everything. They avoid decisions. They try to be liked at all costs. This removes the main advantage of being an older man. Grounded direction. Balance warmth with firmness. Kindness with clarity. Talking down to her. Never assume younger means naive or less intelligent. Talking like a teacher or parent kills attraction instantly. Respect is non-negotiable. You can share experience without lecturing. Ask her thoughts. Treat her as an adult. Mutual respect builds connection, over-sexualizing the interaction. Some older men rush physical talk, jokes, or expectations. That often makes younger women feel unsafe or reduced to an object. Let attraction build naturally. Emotional safety increases physical interest. Pressure kills it, comparing her to older women. Saying things like, "Women my age are difficult," or "Younger women are better," is a huge red flag. It signals bitterness and disrespect. She will wonder how you will talk about her in the future. Avoid comparisons. Focus on the individual. Ignoring the power dynamic. Age gaps come with differences in experience, resources, and influence. Responsible older men are aware of this and act with integrity. Use your experience to guide, not exploit. Respect boundaries. Be transparent. Maturity is attractive when it includes ethics. Why these mistakes matter. Younger women often choose older men for stability, wisdom, and calm strength. When you act insecure, controlling, or disrespectful, you erase those advantages. Avoid these mistakes, and you become rare. Make these mistakes, and you become a cautionary story, she tells her friends. 6. What actually attracts younger women to older men? Most older men think attraction is about money, age, or authority. That's surface level. Younger women who genuinely like older men are usually responding to how you make them feel. Let's go straight to what truly works. Emotional stability. Younger women often deal with men their age who are inconsistent, impulsive, or emotionally chaotic. When they meet an older man who is calm, predictable, and grounded, It feels refreshing. You don't panic over small things. You don't overreact. You don't chase validation. That emotional steadiness is powerful. Clear direction in life. Purpose is attractive at any age, but it stands out more in older men. When you know where you're going, what you value, and what you're building, it creates a sense of security and intrigue. Younger women like being around someone who feels anchored, not drifting. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is attractive, arrogance is not. Younger women can tell the difference quickly. Confidence shows in your posture, voice, decisions, and boundaries. Arrogance shows in bragging, belittling others, or acting superior. Quiet confidence always wins. Respectful masculinity. Many younger women are tired of being talked down to, dismissed, or reduced to looks. An older man who treats her with respect, listens, and values her opinions stands out. Respect builds trust. Trust builds attraction. Experience and wisdom. You've lived longer. You've seen more. When you share insights without lecturing, it feels grounding and attractive. You become someone she can learn from and feel guided by. The key is sharing, not preaching. Consistency. Younger women are often used to mixed signals. When you show consistent behavior, words, and actions, it feels rare and valuable. Consistency reduces anxiety and increases connection. Presence. Being present is a superpower. Listening fully, engaging in conversation, and not being glued to your phone makes her feel seen. Feeling seen is deeply attractive. Why this matters. Younger women who like older men are not just chasing age or resources. They are drawn to maturity, stability, and grounded confidence. If you embody these traits, attraction grows naturally. If you try to fake them, it shows. Real maturity cannot be faked for long. 7. How to keep her interested long term. Getting her interest is one thing. Keeping it is another. Many older men attract younger women, then lose them because they relax too much, over-control, or lose their edge. Let's go straight to what keeps her engaged. Keep growing. Don't freeze in place. Some older men think they've arrived and stop evolving. They stop learning, improving, exploring. Younger women are dynamic. They grow fast. If you stay static, the gap becomes emotional, not just age-based. Keep building skills, exploring interests, improving health, expanding your world. Growth is magnetic. Balance stability with excitement. Stability is attractive. Boredom is not. Younger women like older men because they feel safe, but they still want fun, curiosity, and novelty. Plan experiences, travel, try new restaurants, share ideas, introduce her to new perspectives. Be a stable base with an interesting life. Maintain your boundaries. Do not become overly available. Do not drop your routines, goals, or values to fit her schedule. If you lose structure, you lose attraction. Boundaries signal self-respect. Self-respect signals value. Communicate clearly. Mixed signals confuse and frustrate. Be honest about expectations, availability, and feelings. You don't need to overshare, but clarity reduces drama and builds trust. Clarity is rare. Rare things are valuable. Respect the age gap. Different life stages mean different priorities. She may be exploring. You may be established. Acknowledge this without judgment. Do not pressure her to match your timeline. Do not minimize her experiences. Mutual respect keeps the dynamic healthy. Stay emotionally grounded. Jealousy, insecurity, or controlling behavior will destroy the connection. Younger women often have active social lives. If you cannot handle that calmly, the relationship collapses. Trust and calmness are more attractive than surveillance and control. Be a positive presence. Bring peace, humor, and clarity into her life. If being around you feels heavy, critical, or stressful, she will pull away. People stay where they feel good. Keep your masculine edge. Do not turn into a caretaker who loses romantic presence. Be kind but not passive. Be supportive but not self-sacrificing. Maintain polarity through confidence and decisiveness. Why this matters. Younger women who stay with older men do so because they feel stable, respected, and energized at the same time. When you stop growing, lose boundaries, or become controlling, attraction fades. Keep evolving, keep leading, keep your life full. When you do that, she chooses you, not just because of age or status, but because you are genuinely compelling. Younger women ask questions to feel safe, curious, and attracted. How you answer and how you lead afterward decides everything. Stay calm, confident, and respectful. Keep growing, keep boundaries, and keep your life full. Age only helps when it comes with maturity and direction. When you bring stability, presence, and clarity, you stand out naturally. If she feels grounded and energized around you, she stays. If not, she leaves. Simple.